Welcome to the presentation video of the green flashlight from Ignition. The flashlight comes in this nice little storage case here, so it's actually well protected, and it's also easy to carry around if you're going on a trip or traveling. So you have a nice little box to keep it in. There's a little string in it if you like to use that. And otherwise, as mentioned, there's the case for it. What's inside the box? Now I've cheated and taken it out, but the first thing you'll find is a user manual. We'll just put that aside because you don't really need it. You just need to follow this video. Then we have a charging cable, USB-A to USB-C, and that's for charging the flashlight. There's an 18650 rechargeable battery inside, and on one side of the flashlight, there's a USB-C port, and that's where you charge the flashlight. So that's included in the box. Then we have this, a mounting ring and an Allen key. And that's actually because you can mount the flashlight in the ring here. And if you then have a rail on your rifle, you can attach it. And quite a few people like to use it for example, wild boar in Sweden. So they mount the green flashlight and then they can turn it on and shoot the wild boars with it when it's dark. But the option is there to use the ring here, along with, of course, tightening it with the Allen key and then attaching the flashlight to it. If you do that, it's very appropriate to use this part, which is also included. It's a remote control for the flashlight, and you can see that it can stretch quite a bit. So depending on how far away from where you have your hands on the rifle you mount this, you can mount it on the back end of the flashlight instead of the regular one. And on this, we have two different functions. We have a power button, and when you press it, it turns on. If you press it again, the flashlight turns off. Then in the thin part, we have a button as well. It's not that thick, but if you press it, it glows green, and you have to hold it down. So that means if you release it again, it turns off. And that means if you fasten this to the flashlight and then have the flashlight, let's say mounted like this or on your scope, you can have this in one hand. And then when something comes along, you can use the remote, turn it on, and then hold it down until you've shot, and then you can of course release it again. Super smart if you want to avoid having to reach out and grab the flashlight itself. You turn it on from this side. If you want to avoid having to reach out and grab and press it, you can have the remote in one hand. The flashlight looks like this. Nice black design, and there's a hand strap included if you want to use it. There's a small carabiner here, or a key ring. You can take it off if you think it's in the way. That's up to you. Then we have the power button, which is located here. The battery is inside here. You unscrew the back end and be aware that there might be a thin layer of plastic around the battery, so just remove that before you test it. This is also where you unscrew this part if you want to attach the remote. Then you just unscrew the back end here and screw this one on, and then you're good to go. It has a few different light modes, and if we turn it on, it shines green. That's the first one. If we press again, it becomes a dimmer green. Press it once more and it gets even dimmer. Press again and it flashes like a strobe light, and press again, it's SOS. These 3 times. Press it once more and it turns off. And those are the different settings it has. So this one is for you who either wants to use a green flashlight at home. It could also be for raccoon dogs, but otherwise also for wild boar. It could also be that you just want a green flashlight for walking in the evening. So here it is. I hope the video could give you an impression of partly what's included in the box, also what it looks like and how it works. Should you have any further questions, please feel free to send us an email and we're ready to answer them.